Hello and welcome back to Spirit Mom. Today we're going to talk about how you've been advancing, how you've been moving, and if you think you've been moving fast enough. I want to start by telling you that it's okay if you don't think you've done enough, if you don't think you're there yet, because I promise you, you're more there than you realize. And today we're going to discuss how you're already there a little and how you can keep going and move forward and always see your progressions. Because I promise you, if you're learning this stuff and moving in the right direction, you're just that. You are moving in the right direction. Okay, so let's get started on the tips and tricks to know you're moving the right way. First up is commit yourself as much as possible with as much as you have. If you don't have a lot of energy or time, commit what you can, or money for that matter. That doesn't mean what you literally have. That doesn't mean you have to commit all your energy. That means what you mentally and emotionally have to spare. Sometimes when we are still stuck, you are going to need to watch certain things a couple times. You're going to need to learn certain things over and over and over again until they start to become part of that subconscious that we've talked about digging out, till they become automatic behaviors and routines. So the things that we want to improve on are eating healthier, thinking better, living better, being better, right? We're opening up spiritually. We're advancing emotionally. We are living our better, truer lives, but that takes time. And it does take energy and money and a commitment. But if you're not doing it all at once, that's okay. We're going to commit what we have. So at the end of the night, you have a few hours to spare after work. Do you want to sit down and learn nonstop and eat salads? No, you probably want to relax because we still have not learned to process our energies at work. So we need to sit down and have some candy and watch some junk TV. Okay. But let's lessen it. Let's switch our candy. Okay, so we come home, we have a bag of candy. Let's switch our candy to chocolate-covered almonds. Let's switch the show we're watching to maybe a program on Gaia or something here on YouTube, right? Because there's lots of free resources on YouTube that you can have. And Gaia's not too much money considering. And chocolate-covered almonds are affordable, but probably more money than candy. But we're working in the right direction. Eventually we want to get to a place where we don't need sugar at all and we don't need TV at all, not even our informing YouTube, because we're connecting directly to source and our downloads are coming right from God, the source, the universe, the cosmos. We are connected. That's the goal. That's what we want, right? But we're going to make our way slowly. We hear of these stories of people having, bam, a spiritual revolution and instantly they're Gandhi, Jesus overnight. But that's not the case for most of us. It takes time. We implement things slowly. Okay, so we're going to give what we can give, what we have available without overtaxing ourselves. We want to take big steps, but as big as we can handle. And that's probably going to be small steps towards your future. We're walking towards your future, and we want to take as big as we can, but it's probably going to be smaller. We're going to ease into it so you don't cause shock to your ego. Because if you do, it will cause it to revert back to its old ways with full force, sometimes worse than when you even started. It needs gentleness. We have to push ourselves gently, or else we risk pushing too far. It might take years, but if you keep shortening that leash on yourself, one day you won't watch TV as much or at all, and you won't want bad food at all or not as much. One day the thought of eating candy will make you want to puke. Like, honestly, you will get to that point, I promise you. It's all possible with baby pushes and steps. Go as far and as hard as you can, but in a realistic way. Take precautions because you don't want that elastic effect to pull you all the way back. It's easy enough to do a cleanse for a week when you're in the right mood, like a full fasting. But to instantly dedicate your entire life over, it might cause you issues. Now, a full fast is always worth a go, though. Whenever you feel the mentality to have a full fast, do it. For as many days as possible. I usually stick to 3. 3 is a good sacred number. So I will do 3. I don't do full fasts because I'm still breastfeeding, so I'll do liquid fasts. But that's still good. That's what's in my ability right now. And you need to have patience for yourself. Patience is a virtue for a reason because things are going to happen and like it's going to push you off. Like your friends are going to have pizza when you're out with them and you're going to, I want pizza, and you're going to have pizza, but you need to not punish yourself and what I call the floodgates. You don't want to open the floodgates all the way because, okay, you had pizza that one day with your friends. So now the next day you're going to sit at home and feel terrible about it and then you're going to have that bag of candy. Meanwhile, you've been off candy now for months, but now you're going to have that bag of candy and it's going to push you further and further and further and further back when you slip a little. So you need to give yourself that permission that, okay, I cheated that one day with pizza, but now I'm right back at it. Even so, that was cheating at lunch. At supper, you're going to have a proper supper, like how far you've already come. You know what I mean? You're going to keep going with your steps. You're going to keep pushing forward, a little bit forward, a little bit forward, a little bit forward, a little better idea here, a little better option there. You know, maybe you're still eating pizza, but you went from 4 pieces to 2. You know what I mean? Like you're still moving forward, one day at a time. As long as you keep moving towards a healthy, balanced lifestyle, you're on the right track. Improving your food and lifestyle is how you improve your life. You want a better life, it means you need to watch better things, to eventually watching nothing, just living your life. And eating is so important because you are what you eat. That is true. Your cells build you out of what you're eating. And that goes for buying stuff too. You want to take your buying habits and make it more towards a health and wellness lifestyle. And that'll help it not seem so overwhelming as well. You want to buy things slowly because when you first get into this lifestyle, you're going to all of a sudden want all the essential oils and all the supplements and all the programs and apps and things you can buy that help you towards a better life. Even retreats, if you get to the retreat buying stage, wow, like retreats can be up to $10,000. Go to Costa Rica, do some ayahuasca, right? We all want these things, but we got to move slowly. So maybe it's buying 1 or 2 essential oils where you can on Amazon or in the store. Like one of the most trustworthy brands that's actually affordable is the Now brand of essential oils. So Now in essential oils is one of the most affordable, but also trustworthy brands you can find in essential oils. So that's a start. Right now I have a lot of essential oils, but I still don't have them all. There's hundreds, but I have a lot where one day I only have tea tree oil and like one other oil. It's like, oh God, like I can't be healthy. But no, you can do it one at a time. A good one to start with is tea tree oil. It does a lot of things, but you're going to work your way towards one day getting ylang ylang. It's very expensive. Or frankincense as a pure one. Like another hint there is you can do frankincense mixed with other oils. They sell them that way in the Now brands, and it's a cheaper way to get yourself started and keep moving forward. Same with supplements. You get your, multi-B vitamin here, or cod liver oil is an important one to start with. You get them step by step by step, getting 1 a month here, 1 a month there. Next thing you know, it's a couple years down the road, and your cupboards are lined with health products that you can turn to. If you get sick, who needs a doctor? You are a doctor. You can go heal yourself because you've also accumulated knowledge, because you read a book here, you read a book there, you watch a YouTube program here, you watch a health program there. And next thing you know, a couple years down the line, people are coming to you for advice. People are asking you what they should do. And as you improve these things that I'm talking about, like food and lifestyle, your emotional body is naturally going to heal on its own. Also, you'll be doing emotional work, but once you find that you get your food under control and your health products under control, because you don't want to be taking medication that circumvents all the work you've been doing. I mean, if you're going to die, definitely take them, but try to avoid them at all costs I like to think of the doctor as if, they hit by a car, then you need one, right? But if it's allergies or stomach digestive issues that a lot of us suffer from, you can do that yourself. You don't need a doctor. They're not going to help you. They're going to give you medication that's going to wreck your microbiome, and that is your everything when it comes to your mind-body connection. You need those to be healthily in place. And I don't know if healthily is a word, but I'm making it a word because you want them healthily in place. You want to be in full balance. The mind, the heart, and the guts are each separate brains that process your life. They've proven that there is neurons in your heart and there are neurons in your guts. It's called the enteric nervous system. The enteric nervous system network of nerves, neurons, and neurotransmitters extends along the entire digestive tract from the esophagus through the stomach and down into the intestines and all the way out into your butthole. So the whole thing is really connected. Your mind-body connection is very real. So neurons, and neurons have proven the gut-brain connection. And it starts in your microbiome. You want to heal that all up. And you can do that baby steps at a time. Be patient with yourself. But also push yourself. It's a balancing act. You want to push, but not too hard, or you get thrown right back. And you get in that, whoa, this isn't working at all. I'll never do it. I'm not rich enough. I'm not smart enough. I'm not, insert insult on self, right? You can do it. I believe in you. We'll talk more about this soon because this is something I'm passionate about. I have been missing for a while because I am now a practicing, functioning life coach. One day I hope to be a practicing, functioning naturopathic doctor, and that's what we're working on now. But I am a life coach that is available for you. My services are available. The first session is always free. You can find a link right there in the description to my website. It is just www.spiritmomcoaching.com, and we can get started. I have many, many affordable options because I know what it's like. I know that it's not easy, especially when you get started, and that abundance is not flowing yet, and everybody wants your money, right? Well, I have options where you don't have to pay me a dime. So there is free ways that we can work together. Check out my website. Send me an email at life@spiritmomcoaching.com, and we can get talking and I can get helping because I know it's hard, but I also know it's very possible. So good luck. Goodbye for now. Spirit